MICAH Beats activated.
Welcome to Just Therapy, where we talk about life with a comedy twist. With your hosts, comedian Sean Boyd, Antonio Ferguson, and Miss KT. We talk about a whole bunch of shit from politics to people actually taking shits. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the therapy session. Man, this be dope. Make a motherfucker want to rap. I can't rap, man. Hold on, here we go. I can't rap. I really can't. But come sit down on the couch with us. Man, I can't rap. Come to the couch. Enjoy the show. Let's go.
Yo, just another day on the couch talking about all the problems of today. Yeah, welcome back to another episode of Just Therapy, the podcast. Another beautiful Monday evening, y'all. Y'all already know who it is. I'm your host, comedian Sean Boyd, and as always, I got my co-host, Miss BBC in the building. What's going on, sis?
Greeting, what's going on with you? Long time no see.
It's been a whole week. That's a long ass time, you know.
It is. It truly
I'm here
is.
being blessed, loving life. I'm trying to figure out why my screen going black and it don't want to stay on right, and my volume ain't working good. But we here.
Yeah,
I want to go fool with the computer today. I heard that fan get all loud, so I was like, yeah, I'm going straight to the phone. So
yeah, go ahead and take it in. It's a Mac.
yeah, so I mean, I already got everything set up, so we good to go. Listen, no, we trying to make sure we in your work Monday off with some therapy. Y'all already know what it is. We're gonna have some good times, we're gonna have some laughs and all that good shit. Big shout out to our guest last week, professional Curtisan, Miss Liv LaRue. And if you don't know what Curtisan is, it's just a great form or fancy form for professional prostitute. So that was a great episode. We dug in deep, not like literally dug in, but we got some backstory. Cool.
I think you loosened up more at the end, and people were like saying that it was kind of stiff at the beginning, and she loosened up at the end when she realized that we were open with a lot of stuff too. So I would like to bring her back on where people can see the loose part of her. You know what I'm saying? Not loose, but you know.
That loosey goosey.
Yeah.
But no, it was a great episode. Make sure you check it out. I enjoyed it. We had some laughs and we had some good conversation. So this week, you already know what it is. You already know I'm bringing some fire to the couch again this week. Listen, this is a good friend of mine. I met him probably 14 and a half years. Like I said, I'm going on comedy for 15 years. I met him from poetry. Listen, this dude right here is phenomenal. Good friend of mine, rap artist, poet. Make some noise for my main man, Scizas. Not right now. Watch out.
Thank you.
What's going on with you, fam? Welcome in.
What's going on, man? I'm blessed. I'm good. I'm in a good mood.
Oh, not much, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Listen, I hope everybody can hear everybody. If I'm like this, that just means I can't hear. So I'm not gonna make you repeat yourself. I'm just gonna try to listen and hone in on them listening skills tonight.
Wait,
I don't want to turn up too much because I don't want no feedback because I got you.
No, you good. Just somebody in the comments let me know you can hear good, and we'll just keep it moving. You already know the comments be live. If you go straight to Just Therapy the podcast on the Facebook, the actual page, or go to YouTube, Just Therapy the podcast. If you on my page listening or watching, I'm not going to be able to see the comment on the screen, but I do got the Facebook pulled up right next to me so I can see everybody when they start talking to us. So I got it going. So all right, let's dive in, man. Listen, rap artist, poet, Scizas, man, talk to us. How did you actually get started Okay, let me ask you this: what came first, rapping or poetry?
I mean, like as a kid, I always wanted to be a rapper and stuff like that. As long as I've been writing rhymes and things like that, writing the beats and everything. But honestly, like, I mean, I think when I was in high school, I dropped a mixtape, sold it around the city and things like that. I took rap really seriously, but like, um, my style was always very poetic. So like once I got into an adult, and honestly, man, when I met you, Sean, I think I had kind of just got into the spoken word aspect, which I almost felt like I created. I mean, obviously I didn't, but I was a rapper and I would just not rap the hook and I would just spit my lyrics to the crowd in a broken down format. And it kind of, they called it poetry, but I was like, it's still rap, but it became spoken word. It all kind of just raveled into one big ball, you know what I mean? And I
Right.
was running with it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I figured out how to turn my audio up. Somehow that was weird, but I can definitely hear you. So
Bet.
yeah, so you said so as a kid you always had that love for rapping. So basically rapping came before poetry and you just broke it down into the poetry format.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Like I said, I didn't want to make you repeat yourself. I just wanted to make sure I heard what you said.
Nah, yeah, you good. You got it.
So
That's
you're
my
not one of
bad.
the rappers that feel like that rap is poetry?
No, and that's what I was saying. It's like it's all the same. You know what I mean? It's I just took the rhythm away and spit the poetry aspect on the stage, and my style was always very poetic to begin
Right.
with. I was never really like one of the rowdy, negative. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have I always had a message. Even when I was younger, I was always talking about something, so it was easy to get on those stages and just rap you my lyrics without the beat behind it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's what's up.
And you
Yeah.
seem like a poet. Like you really remind me, like your energy reminds me of Common a whole lot. As soon as I came on and when you guys were just
I
chatting,
get
I was
that
just like,
all the time too. That's
no,
so
it's
crazy.
really, it's a vibes for real.
Is it because he light skinned?
No, it's not
Oh,
because
okay.
he got sexy lips either. It's just because he just really have a very high spirited demeanor.
Okay.
And it's that's how Common is. He definitely carries a massive spirit, major spirit.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So my original co-host Antoine just chimed in on the page, was like, don't let him fool you. He's an even better basketball player.
Oh,
I wish I even knew who that was, cause like, yeah, I'm an Akron kid. We go to all of the recs in the whole city. We go to the parks. You know what I'm saying? If you was a hooper, you were allowed anywhere in the city. You know
Right.
what I mean? It wasn't like we did have gang violence in Akron when I was younger, but like I said, if you was a hooper, you could go anywhere. So I'm at the Sand Pile. I'm at Elizabeth Park. I'm at Patterson Park. I'm all around the city hooping. So there's no telling, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure we had some good games one summer or something. That must be why he said that. From the
Yeah, he
Green
said
Y. Oh,
from the
yeah.
Green
I
Y.
see.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
Antoine.
Oh, okay. I know Antoine. Oh, yeah. See, now that's my homie. We done had some. Hey, Antoine shut the gym down and just pick up 5, 6 people, and we just run 3-on-3 for hours. I'm talking about till midnight. So,
That's what's up. That's
yeah,
what's
that's
up.
my
Yeah,
right.
boy.
that's like my brother right there. He was my original co-host. Definitely.
That was funny. Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's my guy. We got Carol in the building. What up? What's up, sis? Thanks for chiming in. I see a couple other people in there, but I can't tell who they are because they ain't commenting yet. But the counters are coming in. So let me ask you this. So I met you from a poetry open mic, and y'all was so graciously let us do comedy while y'all did poetry, and that's how we became like close and cool and family. You know what I'm saying? Like Ed
Yeah.
Bread, Concrete Rose, you, what's my other dude's name with the glasses? I can't think of his name.
Reality come
Reality,
through all the
yes.
time.
Yep.
So
And
RP
that's
to
how
my
I met
man,
all
Yo Simply
y'all.
Sam. I believe Yo Simply Sam passed. RP to Sam. I remember Yo Simply Sam was early. I believe he passed away, if I'm not mistaken.
Dude, don't say that,
But
because like I ain't heard
but
nothing about it, and that's go
that
yeah, that's gonna
yeah,
fuck
I
me
hate
up.
to be the one, but I don't. My memory is kind of good. I believe I believe Yo Simply Sam passed, but he was one of the most.
Recently?
during the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken. Now, see,
Really?
now you got me about to check it because I can't remember his
Y'all need to
last
check
name.
it. Well, somebody check it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like
now I want
literally
to
about to
fact check
check it
it. I
right
hate
now.
people wanting to bring that up on a podcast like that. I really hate, but if I'm not mistaken, and God bless, but I remember you specifically, Sean Boyd and Simply Sam and Prince James coming up in them poetry because everybody couldn't stand in front of that poetry crowd. They didn't want to hear all the comedians.
They
You know what
definitely
I
did
mean?
not.
So yeah, so I love seeing y'all around because y'all, stood the tests that had to go through every night. And the same when y'all invited us to y'all comedy nights, we stood up in front of that crowd too. You know what I mean? So yeah, we built real relationships.
Right, definitely some straight real relationships. So I just checked the last page he had because he even had a couple pages. Last post was like 21, but I could have swore I seen a flyer and they said he was on the show, and that was at least at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely double check after the show. I mean, now you got me
Yeah, hell
like,
yeah. I would hate to
yeah.
be that's crazy. I just felt like I seen something. So yeah,
Mhm.
definitely fact check that for sure.
Yeah, I definitely will. So let me ask you this: which one fit you? Because I know it's interchangeable. I get that, but which one is your true love? Is it rapping or poetry?
Uh, honestly, it's rapping. I started off with the rapping. It's honestly rapping. Poetry can get draining sometimes. You know what I mean? And it wasn't my first idea. The true love is rapping for sure. I like the music.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. And then, how often do you perform now? I know. Last time I talked to you, which was maybe a couple months ago, we was talking, and you were saying you really getting into it, like really grinding hard. Do you got any shows coming up soon?
So I actually just did about, let me see, I think I might have did 3 shows last week and 2 the week before. I just did a lot of shows in February. And I actually have a break coming up here. I'm going to Dallas this weekend. I got a show in Dallas. After Dallas, I'm gonna be chilling for about, I got a good 2 months of relaxing. But yeah, man, I just did we did the Royal Palace. I think that was weekend before last. We did House 330 the Thursday before that. Of course, the open mic is still up on Romick Road. It's a Versified Expressions Cafe. That's every Tuesday, so that's
Right.
still active all the time. I pop up in there probably about twice a month. So
Okay.
I think I might actually go tomorrow. But yeah. So that's what I just got. Pretty much finished doing was like a nice little run, and this will be my last show on Saturday.
Last show ever doing poetry
Well,
or
just my last show that I have booked right now.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Bet. Twan said, did you enjoy battle rap?
For a second, probably not as long as I participated in it. I don't mean to sound like this super positive guy now, but like I just didn't enjoy tearing people down so much. The
Right.
competitive, like when it was rap, it brought us together. It was never competitive for us. If you could, you know what I mean? We did the ciphers, we had fun, we listened to music, we made music. That's what I grew up loving hip hop for, how it brought my black people together. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? It gave us something to have in common. So the battle rap aspect, it was so competitive, verbally assaulting, and it's like, yeah, I definitely participated in it, but I don't think I enjoyed it as much as I anticipated enjoying it. You know what I mean? It was just kind of something we did to get more exposure, but
Okay.
not really.
Yeah. Definitely. Because that remind me of the roast we used to do. Excuse me. We used to do a lot of roast, and there was a bunch of roasts that I was on that was literally Comedy Central worthy. But it was the last roast I did was Pete from the Funny Stop. That was the last roast I did. God rest his soul.
Yeah.
But that was the last roast I did, and I said I'd never do another roast again, just because the simple fact of it's a lot of preparing to do. And it is a lot of tearing people down, even though they jokes, it's still a lot of tearing people down. And somebody broke one of my rules as far as leave my kids out of it. You know what I'm saying? And I had to check them, and I was like, I don't even want to have to have to go that route again. I don't want to have to check nobody, you know what I'm saying, about, my kids' name coming out their mouth. So I was just like, I'm cool with it. It's a lot of people that still do it. But I did enough of them, and I was like, I'm cool, man. Like, cause like especially when you don't know the person, you gotta do all this research, and then you gotta make some stuff up on the fly. Like, I mean, I
That's
don't like really
exactly
talking
how
about
it
people like
is.
that.
Well, and
Yeah.
all of
Yeah.
that all those things were created for us to tear each other down. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
For people of color, especially. And that started a long time ago, Richard Pryor, all of them, or whatever like that. But it was created by the wicked for us to tear each other down. They thought it was funny. So it doesn't feel good to your spirit. Some people, it feels good because if they have a negative mind or whatever, like, but if it doesn't feel good to your spirit, it's not the right thing, like, for you.
Right, right.
Exactly. And I
Absolutely.
don't, I admire the people that still do it for the roast and for the battle rap. It's like, yeah,
Hmm.
man, that's incredible. You know what I mean? And sometimes I watch it, but for the most part, to participate in it it drains your energy a little bit, man. It's draining. You know what I mean? So
Definitely draining because like you said, like I'm just a positive person, so it drains me. I already get drained from other ways. I ain't want that to add to the drainage, man, because like I need all my positivity and all my, what I'm saying, my, everything I need to keep going. You feel me? So
yeah.
excuse me. Okay. So if you were to get or say a top 5 rap artists for you, give me your top 5, and it can be in any kind of order. Just give me your 5.
My all time.
Yep, your all time.
Okay.
Pac, Eminem, Drake, Black Thought. Um, Sometimes I go back and forth between Ice Cube and Lil Wayne. So that I'll say
Okay.
my top 5, 6-ish. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's a solid 5, 6. Solid
And he,
5, 6.
he just bust them out, so like that's real serious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I probably get that question a lot, but honestly, it like I said, I listen to music so often that it changes. It's like, if you listen, if you grew up on some music, it may not sound exactly the same today as it did, at a time. So when I was a kid, I might have told you Snoop Dogg was my favorite. And it sounded amazing. But as time has gone, it's like that Tupac started to resonate with me a little longer. The Eminem might have started to, okay, I admire this. So it changes a lot. But yeah, I listen to a lot of music.
No, I do as well. Like, I'm a reggae artist. I don't know if you knew that, but
Oh yeah.
like music is my everything, and it's like in a pot in a way, like you said, it does change. Like, you go through different vibration, and it's what affects your movement at the time too. Like, what resonates with you and what you're going through or what your uprising is. So um
So can I ask you what you're listening to right now as far as reggae goes?
I honestly go back and forth, but mostly I listen to Lovers Rock reggae right now, and like Barris Hammond, Buju, Sanchez,
Okay.
Diddy, those vibes, Tanya Stevens, Rihanna, you know, and even though Rihanna didn't do a lot of reggae music, but I feel like our vibes match, you know what I'm saying? Because she just like, she's silly, she fun, but she is an islander, and like you can always see it in her, no matter if she was doing pop, dance hall, reggae, soca or whatever. It just like kind of vibe. So
It was
yeah.
always genuine. I love all of Rihanna's reggae renditions, honestly. So that's funny that you said that because I love Root Boy for real.
Nice.
No,
That's what's
actually
up.
my favorite is Pon
Upon the replay.
we're Pound the Replay and Man Down.
Man
Like,
Down. I like Man
yeah,
Down too. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a real good
That's
one.
what's up.
I really resonate
So
with that song so well. Like, that song is like she's talking about me, and that's why that's like my favorite song. Don't laugh.
you just sat here and
But
told us the song is talking about you. and she don't even know you. So I had to laugh.
Yeah,
You know,
so
I had to laugh.
you make me
All right,
sick.
hey Sis, let me ask you this. So it's always a lot of debate over people's top five and whatever, right? And I like Eminem, and Eminem is in your top five. Can I ask you why is Eminem in your top five?
That's a good question.
Specifically because what he can do with the actual literature.
Okay.
When I went to school, I was bad at math. I was bad at science. I
Mhm.
excelled at English. I excelled at social studies. When I hear Eminem rap, and I know he's white, but it's like he uses words properly. He doesn't have to. Okay, so let's say I'm listening to an artist and he might make up a word to kind of make it rhyme. I'm not really so much of a fan of that. Is when you can find words that exist to rhyme and you can use them in the right way, and he can do that
Mhm.
and it sounds incredible too. Like it ain't just a bunch of words he throwing together. He putting complete sentences together, and it's like it taught me how to be a better writer. Every time I listened to him, I said, okay, I can
Yeah,
rack my brain to figure something out to get it done, and I think he excels at that better than
it's
anybody.
so real. That's so true. And you know what else about him? He's very passionate and very honest in
Yeah,
his music. So when he's using, like you said, words, like he can just really and gather words. It's like it in such a way, and it's telling his story. And because he grew up very poor, it's like you can kind of relate, like me, I can personally kind of relate to the fact that he's like, this is where I was, this is where, but it hits so hard when his dialect and his um way of delivering is so powerful. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I love that. Like I literally just got through listening to him and Rihanna, both two Monsters Under My Bed and um Watch Me Burn. Like literally just listened to both of those songs back to back, like before I came on.
Yeah, and I always try to listen to the artists who kind of put on a clinic in different ways, and just like like his delivery, the way he says his words, and like it all matters. It sounds like it took him a little while to record this
Yeah.
because he was meticulous and worked on how he did it. And when I'm on that poetry stage, the way that I say everything, it matters. So like, yeah, he always stuck
Yeah.
out to me because he never falls
Because
short
he know
in
how
that
to
aspect.
ride the rhythm. Like he rides the rhythm in such a way and then still can like hit his key points. Like, like it's like he dances upon the rhythm. You know what I'm saying? With
Yeah,
his words. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. No,
Like,
I get it.
and that's what I love about Eminem. Like when I'm in a gym, Eminem probably is one of the only American artists that get me hype when I'm in the gym. Like if I'm on a treadmill or whatever like that, because it's just like he's gonna boom and he's like, and it's like you're racing him when you're listening to him, and a headset especially. So I
Yeah,
totally feel
yeah.
that.
I
Nice,
definitely,
nice. And the
definitely
way you
fuck
broke
with
it down, I like the way you broke that down as far as, his actual lyrical skills, as far as using the words correctly and putting it in the right spot. So that's dope. I like how you broke it down because, it's always a debate, and to me, it ain't even about skin color. I like Eminem. He's not in my top five, but I really do like Eminem. And I always, when somebody says that's their number one, I always just refer to, ain't nobody jumping in your car and like, hey, put on that M. It's just, that's just how I look at it. So, but I mean, if that, if that's people's number one, I don't knock them for it. I always just say that part.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get it.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it wavers. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I
Yeah.
wake up and Pac might be my number one. So, like I said, sometimes it might be M.
Right.
So yeah.
That's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Flat out. All right. Hey, let's get into this song. What's the name of the song before I play it?
Here with me. That's
Here.
actually I actually just posted that on SoundCloud not too long ago, but it got some pretty good reception, good
Oh,
feedback.
nice.
So yeah, yeah. Here with me.
All right. Here we go. Brand new music from my main man Scizas. Here with me. Let's listen to it.
Yeah.
Trying to reconcile with you for like 72 hours. Waking up in cold sweats, taking ice cold showers. Cause at this point I feel like you abusing your power. Like I ain't showed you this whole city from the reunion tower. Bitches don't like laying up with real niggas no more. Bitches don't like being laid up with chill niggas no more. She showing all, but I can't cop a feel, that's a no-no. I can't call you thick if it ain't real, baby, no go. I used to love you, I thought it was unconditional. Then the reciprocal became over analytical. Promise I would never change, money made me different though. Of course your ex kept that same energy. That nigga broke, them niggas joking, you laugh. Such a bright smile on your face, I'm just hoping it lasts. Cause I ain't got nothing for you, my moment has passed. Having so many thoughts about this lately, my emotions been trashed. I'm crashing out for real. Larry asked why I'm always saying women name on my songs. I don't want no misunderstanding on who I'm blaming shit on. She'll listen to every track just to say where I'm wrong. Then pull up, but she ain't staying for long. You must want closure, you must want roses. Keep your composure, bring back my clothes, bitch, it's over. Had you locked down like DPOI, now I'm alone like Moses. Confided in you for heartbreaking moments. You left and you told it, your talkative ways was a major.
Nice. I could have listened to that whole damn track. I don't want, I don't want to get a whole track away. But man, so what inspired you to actually write that track?
I was just having one of those days, like where I was just let me turn this up a little bit. Hold on. I was just having one of those days where I was just, you just start reminiscing about somebody, specifically like as a man. I think we move on real quickly. Like they always make the joke that we, like, women feel it immediately and then they get over it, and we like get over it immediately and then we feel it later. I was probably having one of those, like just thinking about an old situation and just kind of sulking about it, like starting to see all of this, you know what I'm saying, reflecting. And it was just like, yeah, you go through the motions of like, I miss it, but I know why it's gone and it should be gone. You know what I'm saying? But I do miss it, but I wouldn't take it back, if that makes sense.
No, it
It's
makes
like
totally
school,
sense.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Yeah, total sense. It actually happened to me yesterday. But anyway, yeah, it makes
Yesterday?
total sense. Yesterday, I had a reminisce, and it was just like, oh, yeah, you know. But it was. I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah. No, that's definitely dope. Definitely dope. Make sure y'all check it out on SoundCloud. Definitely check it out on SoundCloud. So let me ask you this. If you had to give up one of the two, it's definitely poetry. Would that be correct? Or
Man, that would be so tough. I guess I would say,
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
guess I would say poetry. I guess so, just by default. Yeah,
Mhm.
probably
Oh,
if I had
Okay.
to.
All right. And
I
then
don't like
what's
that
next
answer.
for you? I'm sorry. Go ahead, BBC. My bad.
I don't like that answer. Like, oh my
It's his
goodness.
it's his
Like,
answer. It ain't your answer.
I know, but I can still not like it. I can still not like it. Like, he is a poet. Like, regardless of the fact, like, I get that he feel like rap is his thing, but like listening to him, his spirit speaks poet. Like, it's so powerful to me. I'm just gonna say it to me, right? Your spirit speaks poet. And that song
And
right there, even like I feel like a lot of people, not just men, because I'm different. I mean, in lot of different ways, is gonna relate to that song, but it is so poetic. It is so poetic. Like I couldn't even get into any other vibe with it. Like I could just break it down. Like I felt like the words were literally floating in front of me poetically. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I'm like, that's your answer. I get it,
But
but I
see,
don't accept it.
okay, so look, the reason, right? I'll break it down. You know what I'm saying? Because the reason I would just thinking about it is like I can give you that through the music, but I don't think I can give you the music through the poetry. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Mm,
So like I would have to. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because
mm,
because where I might lack at sometimes, the music will carry me. The beat might carry me a little bit. When I'm, you know what
Right,
I mean? If I'm missing my mark slightly, I think a good beat can carry me over the hump.
right,
Where you
right.
can't do the same
Makes
with
sense.
poetry if you having a bad night. And if I was a child again, I would think I would be famous off of rap and not poetry. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
Okay. No,
I'm
nice,
gonna hold you
nice.
to that. Actually, I'm gonna make you prove that to me. Um, I'm definitely gonna make you prove that to me. And I just because I need to know. And I just need to know how that works and if it can work because I'm almost addicted to your poetic energy.
yeah, for
Okay.
sure. Well, I'm gonna keep going. I'm actually working on a project, so I'm gonna be dropping something soon. I'm gonna keep you on the loop. You know.
There
Yeah,
you go.
definitely. Come on through. And then definitely try to, come on, add some reggae to your vibes.
I would love that. I would love that. I would want to do it in a very genuine tone, so I would have to have a reggae artist beside me when I try it, and not just try it blindly. So yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I would definitely do that for sure.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
that was
So let
something
me ask
about
you,
me.
what's next for SZA? What's next besides the show coming up in Texas? What's next for you?
So like I said, I'm really actually just wrapping up this album. I got an album on the way called Texture. I haven't even chosen a date, but I'm really quick with my date, so I'll probably have one sometime in March. I'm thinking I might go ahead and choose 330 day. You know what I'm saying? Maybe just because I gotta check the calendar, but I'll probably be dropping that really soon. So I worked tough on that. I got a lot of beats from my friends on there, so it's like a collaborative project, kinda, sorta. But
Okay.
yeah, man, it's really
Yeah,
I'm really proud of this project. You know what I'm saying? It's really an adult side of me. You feel me? Really mature as far as the lyricism goes. But like I think it's a vibe, you know what I mean? So I'm excited for it. I'm gonna go on a press run for that too. So I'll definitely love to come back after, you know what I mean, y'all indulge and listen to the album and you know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Goes.
Definitely. We definitely can
what
have a
made you
listening
pick the
party on the
name?
couch, man. That's not a problem.
That would be dope.
Yep.
What made
All
you
right,
pick the
go.
name Texture?
Then texture only because I just gotta I think texture is like important in everything. I think
Yeah.
it's a word we don't use enough.
Mm,
uh Texture of conversation is important, you know what I'm saying? I think when we eating food, I think the texture is more important than the flavor, you know what I mean?
it's
Like
good.
I'm a texture person, so it just texture in all senses, and it kind of just I feel like that's what the album has. It has a texture to it, it has a feel to it, you know what I mean? So that's how I chose the name.
That's what's
Nice.
up. All right, bless everybody with your social media so they can follow you and listen to the music on SoundCloud. Go and give out your socials, and then Miss BBC started us with the recap. After you do that, I gotta help little mama.
All
Okay.
right. Yeah, so I'm Scizas everywhere, Scizas. That's on IG. I believe you can find me like that on Facebook, Twitter, Scissors330. My music is on all streaming platforms: Tidal, SoundCloud, YouTube, Apple, Spotify. So you can find me on there. And man, if y'all follow me on socials, I'll follow back. You know, get me on an Instagram or whatever. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Um, that's real good. Everybody, make sure you tap in. Make sure you go support his music. It's very important to support our artists. Stream the music or whatever like that because it definitely gives hype. So we're going to start on a recap. The recap, we basically go over until our weekend, like what we did for the weekend and everything like that. So my weekend was very much chill. I did a lot of Ubering over the weekend, and I actually realized that I feel like when I get my, I don't know, I feel like spiritually, I get my people because they need my energy. So I had a couple of people that I picked up and they were just like super emotional or going through something or trying to make some choices or whatever like that. And it was crazy because I was just like um listening to some Pandora and just some reggae music, like spiritual cultural music or whatever. And they were just getting in the car and they just like burst out crying and I just started feeding their souls and their spirits. And in the process, I'm like speaking to them and speaking life and speaking uprising and energy. And then they got in touch with Uber. Three of them got in touch with Uber and asked if they can send me a message about how I made them feel, how I helped them make decisions, and how I made them feel better and uplifted or whatever like that. And one lady followed me on Instagram, and because she wanted to know about the reggae fest, and she ended up giving me a $20 tip and telling me I changed her life, and that she was contemplating suicide, and I made her want to live. And I'm like, wow,
Nice.
That's dope.
yeah.
That's real dope.
Yesterday I bust out, cooked some jerk chicken, rice and peas, fried plantain, and everything like that. And we had some people over, and I'm mad because it's no more, and I want to eat some more.
Sound like a cool
So
ass weekend. There you go.
cool.
So my recap, excuse me. So Thursday, little mama actually got picked up this time, which was nice. So I got to chill. I was just at the house chilling on Thursday. Friday, I had a funeral to go to. A good friend of mine growing up. He had passed away from MS, so we had went to the
I'm
funeral,
sorry.
and so seeing some people I ain't seen in a while. Caught up with some people, reminisced about some stuff, and like I literally got up there about like 10:40 and didn't get back home until like probably after 8 o'clock. Because we went to the cemetery, then went to the repast, then went to the bar and drank a little bit, talked a little bit, how you do after a funeral. So I just hate, seeing people that I ain't seen in a while in that situation. Saturday, my dude Palmer Trolls was in town. Ben Palmer, you remember Ben, don't you,
I
sis?
do remember Bill Palmer. I do. I do.
Yeah. So he was in town. Did a show out in Kent. So me and Jeremy Shear opened up. Anthony Savat hosted. So it was like the band was back together. So that was
Nice.
cool. Me and Ben had lunch. We talked, chopped it up. Then we did the show, and it was a good time. It's always a good time being with brothers that I met through comedy, and like we've been friends for the whole time, and it's cool just to see people like that. You know what I'm saying? So a couple people came through that I ain't seen in a while that used to see us out in Kent, so that was cool, and it was just a dope time, And then yesterday, chilled. And then work today. I always get compliments for what I do. I'm a prevention specialist, so I get to go talk to the kids 6th through 12th grade about mental health and suicide prevention. And I was at a school today talking to seniors and juniors, and and I always get compliments from like teachers and principals and counselors and the students as well. But I got a comment today that I haven't gotten yet. One of the students came up to me and was like, "Look, I really got to come and thank you." He's like, for the simple fact, all the presentations I've ever seen throughout my school time, it always seemed rehearsed, like they was reading off a card or reading off a piece of paper, and it didn't seem genuine. He was like, "Dude, I could tell off top that you were passionate about this, and it wasn't scripted and it wasn't rehearsed or anything like that." And he was like, "I really appreciate you for what you do." He was like, "Dude, just keep doing what you do." So to get that from a student was pretty dope. So that
That's
was my
dope.
recap.
Oh, that's
That was my
nice.
recap. Yeah.
Oh, look at y'all contributing to the community this
Oh
weekend.
yeah, man. I got to get back somehow. You know that, man. So Sis, how was your weekend, brother?
My weekend was pretty smooth. I actually went to the Drake and J. Cole concert that was at the Rocket Mortgage. So that was pretty dope because that was one of them, really big concerts. So that was pretty lit, man. Me and my lady, you know what I mean? Yesterday I really just relaxed a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Sauna, did some stretching. Just, I don't really do too much on Sundays, really, but yeah, that was it. Pretty
Dope.
simple weekend.
That's what's up. That's what's up. How was the concert? Was the concert good?
It was actually an incredible concert, man. Like
Was,
those are two artists that put on a really good show. That was my first
nah,
time seeing them, but it got the explosions and the
yeah,
the
yeah.
rafter, the blow up dolls floating around. I'm like, okay, this is expensive in here. It's expensive
Nice.
in here, but yeah, it was pretty dope, man. I
So it
enjoyed it
sounded like it
Yeah.
was worth the ticket price.
for sure. It definitely was.
That's
You know
what's
what
up.
I'm
Because
saying?
yeah, I heard a lot of people complaining about the ticket price. So that's good. That's good to hear. It was a dope show.
Yeah, people were going
Definitely.
crazy. A lot of my writers had went to both. I mean, one lady went both days. She went Saturday and Sunday.
He sold out 2 days. I think that, yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not
Damn.
counting nobody's pockets, but selling out 2 days in an arena,
Yeah.
that's a lot of money.
Wow.
That's a lot of money, man. So
That's dope. I didn't know they had 2 concerts. I thought it was just on Saturday. They had 2 days.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
Saturday
first
and
one
Sunday.
sold out, so he added a second night, and the second night sold out too.
Yeah.
Wow, that's dope. That's dope. Kudos to them, man. Kudos to them. All right, let's get into it. We like to do childhood memories. We like to let you get into our past as you always do every week, but we always like to let you get into our guest past as well. So we do one childhood memory. It can be funny. BBC, yours can't be crazy this week, okay? All right. Don't do that to us again for like the third, fourth week in a row. Don't, I need uplifting from you, okay?
Okay.
But Sis, it can be funny, it can be crazy, it can be whatever. One childhood memory. My childhood memory this week is gonna be so just like reminiscent of the old days, because we was just talking, seeing people we ain't seen, and it had to be a funeral. So I want to talk about a game we used to play when we was kids. We was probably in elementary school, and instead of playing hide and go seek, we used to play hide and go get it.
Yeah.
And it was go in there. Go in there for a second. No, go in there for a second. Okay, so we used to, I had to think about what I was about to say. I'm like, hold up, she gotta get
Yeah,
off
I
my
was
lap.
like, whoa.
Hey, hold on now. Come on now. I know what's going on. So we used to play hide and go get it. But the crazy part about it is we used to play in the pool and outside, right? But it was almost that fact of, they'll be like, all right, we about to play. And then I'm like, all right, give me a second. You know what I'm saying? Because you had to get yourself situated. You know what I'm saying? Because like when the girl run up on you, you want to make sure that you was straight. You feel me?
Yeah,
But it was just a funny time in growing up in childhood. But just reminiscing over the old days. So that's gonna be my one childhood memory this week.
Tears on peace.
All right, Sid, you want to give us a childhood memory real quick?
man. Well, I remember this one year, me and my whole family, we drove down to South Carolina for a family reunion. And I guess, a lot of our family showed up from all over the country. We had to rent out like an entire hotel, you know what I'm saying? But that was cool. Just my family was at the hotel getting to know people and everything like that. And I remember a distant relative accusing us of doing some like throwing some chairs in the swimming pool, the lawn chairs and I said, nah, we ain't do that. But there was a lot of kids in there. She thought we did it. We told her we didn't. Later on, they would find out it was somebody else. Cool. So my uncle decided to wash clothes in this facility, like in this hotel. I don't know why he chose to do it now, but he decided to wash clothes. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Me and my cousin, we like playing video games or something in the hotel. We decided to go downstairs and get these clothes. We also thought it would be clever if we turned up the heat in the hotel because we saw the thermostat. Unfortunately, turning up the heat that fast didn't make everybody's room heat up. It just made the heater heat up too fast. It caught fire, and now the entire hotel had to be evacuated.
Oh, wow.
And then the lady said, them boys did it. I said, last time y'all accused us of some shit, y'all was wrong. So shut up. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how that went. Yeah, that shit was good.
Well, good thing they accused y'all the first time and it wasn't y'all. So the second time he
Feel
was
me?
like, y'all did that last time. It wasn't us, even though it was y'all. But I'm just glad nobody got hurt. And it definitely was that had to be an old place if the furnace heated up that fast to make everybody
Yeah.
evacuate. So
Yeah, it was I was a kid, so it's probably, I don't know, probably like 2000, 2001, something like that. Yeah.
okay. There you go. All right, Miss BBC, give me a childhood memory. Nothing.
Okay, let me see. Okay, this one came up the other day. That was kind of funny to me, but I don't know. His was bad, so don't come for me. That's all I'm saying. Like, because he actually, set a hotel on fire. But anyway, I one day when I grew up in the projects. I grew up in the projects, and one day, like, we used to dance a lot. Like, I've always danced, sung, everything like that. We were outside, and we were like, working on a routine for one of our parties that we were going to do when my mom left the house, because she used to always leave us by ourselves. So I was performing. We were doing like TLC or some shit like that, and so the people in the back, it was this couple. They used to fight all the time, and I think they called them like give and take. They used to call them give and take because he used to get an ass whooping, she used to take it or whatever. So they was again, they were having sex, right? But I didn't know. Like, I'm a kid. I didn't know that they were like having sex, and it was like loud, like what the fuck, what the fuck, oh, yeah. It was like super, and I'm like, oh my god, and I'm a kid. I'm like, he and her beating on me. I'm thinking beating on her. So I run in the house and I call the police.
Whoa.
I call the police, and they was in there actually fucking and not fighting. And
Well, he was in there beating it up, but he was actually beating it up the right way this time. Okay.
Yeah. It was so, and I got a whooping too. I got a whooping because it's like,
Good.
stay out of people's business. But like, she was screaming like, you know what I'm saying? He was really killing her. Oh my god, I was so embarrassed. I remember, like, when I thought about it the other day, I really was embarrassed. don't laugh. That's embarrassing.
Oh gosh, that's hilarious. That is
So
too
that's a
funny.
childhood memory. It wasn't that bad.
That's too funny. All right, y'all know one of our favorite subjects. We like to do flowers while they still here. Instead of being so conditioned like most of us are, and give people flowers while they dead and gone, we like to give people flowers while they still here so they can smell those roses. My flowers this week is gonna have to go to our guest, Scizas. Listen, I want to give you your flowers for the simple fact, when we first met, we was always cool. It wasn't no drama, it wasn't no bullshit, it wasn't no like, I'm from Cleveland, you from Akron. It was none of that. It was all love from the get. And then the simple fact of your poetry was always so dope, so deep, and it always meant something. And just, hearing that you still doing your thing with the rap and the poetry, kudos to you, man. Keep driving for that success. Keep striving for it. Keep grinding. I'm rooting for you, bro. I've been rooting for you since I met you, man, because you deserve it. So you getting your flowers tonight, brother.
Appreciate that. Appreciate
no doubt. No doubt.
Let me get your flowers.
Appreciate it. Yeah, bro.
Miss BBC, what group of people
always,
Go ahead, what you say?
No, I was just saying, yeah, bro. We always been real. Every time I see you, you a person I look forward to speaking to, too. You know what I'm saying? That's my man, Sean Boyd. You know what I mean? So, yeah, bro, I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. No doubt. Miss BBC, what group of people you giving flowers? Flowers to today? Or is it a single person?
I want to give flowers. I want to give flowers to homeless people.
Okay.
Like, because, life is not easy. And a lot of people, I think it takes courage to be like, I'm actually homeless. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people see homeless people like you gave up on life or whatever like that. But we don't know what fight they had to go through, what trauma they had to go through to actually, what I'm saying, get in the predicament that they are in. And, a lot of us, probably have been very close to that predicament ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Be it, family, mental illness, family issues, financial issues, or whatever like that. And to literally have to go from place to place and try to find shelters and everything, or, places to go to get support and help, and to ask for help from people that look down on you every day because you're homeless. I think it takes a lot of courage. So my flowers go to all homeless people.
Absolutely. Well deserved. Well deserved. See if you want to give flowers to today, brother.
Man, cool. I gotta freestyle this because I didn't know what just really meant 100% when you said it to me. But I like to give flowers to Black teachers, man. I think it's tough knowing that, you go into teaching knowing that it's not the highest paid job. It's not one of the well-paying jobs. So to go into it, you must have a love for helping the youth and just trying to feed them, bro. And that's a Monday through Friday job. That's you wake up and you got to go home and grade papers, and that's an all day type of job. So black teachers, man, we don't get enough, we don't get enough credit. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Hey, absolutely. Kudos to the black teachers, man. Teachers, period, though. I ain't gonna lie, because they do a lot, man. I see them.
Yeah, for sure.
I see them Monday through Thursday and sometimes on Friday, and what they put up with. And a lot of the teachers I've met, like literally, like to pour into their kids, and they really care about them. So definitely kudos to them, man. Definitely.
Especially after we talked about that teacher that got shot by the little boy.
Yeah.
That kid was in there, so
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been in them classrooms before, just going back and kind of giving back to like the school I went to and going over poetry curriculums and free writing and stuff like that. They've had us come in a couple times. Yeah, it's a lot, man. It's a lot, both positive and negative. It's a lot. So, kudos to them for sure.
Absolutely correct. All right. Being the last Monday of Black History Month, you already know every Monday during Black History Month, we gave you a Black History fact or some Black History knowledge for you. This week is no different. And since I got my main man on, I want to go a different route. And we can talk about Black history and music real quick. So in 1960, a 25-year-old performer, songwriter named Sylvia Vanderpool Robinson, then of the guitar and vocal duo Mickey and Sylvia, known for their million-selling Love is Strange, walked into a recording studio in Manhattan to work with a New Orleans artist named Joe Jones on a tune he called You Talk Too Much, right? Sylvia Robinson walked out a record producer. She did not receive the credit for the session, though. One, she claimed that she had run on behalf of Jones' label, Morris Levy's Roulette Records. If she had, it might have cemented her as the first ever Black female independent record producer to have a top 10 pop hit. Okay, but instead, Sylvia went to become famous for another breakthrough, conceiving and producing the first successful rap record 40 years ago in the summer of '79, Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang, transformed the street culture of hip hop into commercially viable art form. It was not only the first rap single to conquer the radio and the charts, topping Billboard's R&B tally and reaching number 37 on the Hot 100, but the first to sell over 1 million after facing criticism from hip hop's pioneers for fabricating the Sugar Hill Gang from 3 wannabe rappers. Robinson filled out her roster with genuine acts such as Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, the Funky 4+1, the Treacherous Tree. Within a few years, she had built one of the top independent labels in America, Sugar Hill Records, along with her husband, Joe Robinson. So your Black History fact this week, big shout out to Sylvia Vanderpool Robinson, y'all. Kudos to her. That's Black girl magic right there. All day. Yes. All right. I think that's a great time to do our one and only sponsor break, y'all. Y'all know what it is. We got to pay the bills. Don't go nowhere. We got more Just Therapy. We got more Scizas on the couch. And you already know who I am. I'm your host, comedian Sean Boyd. And I'm taking us to break, baby.
Primal Screen in Kent, Ohio. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Quality work, on time, fair prices. For more information, call 330-677-1766. Again, 330-677-1766. Or check us out online, primalscreenprinting.com. If you mention a podcast, you get 5% off. Peace.
Custom Design Aquariums, where we bring your aquatic dreams to life. With your help, using your imagination, together we will turn your home or office into a peaceful getaway. For a free consultation, call 330-475-5181 or contact us by email at customdesignaqua@gmail.com. Once again, that is customdesignaaqua@gmail.com. Mention this podcast and get 5% off.
Primal Screen in Kent, Ohio. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, quality work, on time, fair prices. For more information, call 330-677-1766. Again, 330-677-1766. Or check us out online, primalscreenprinting.com. If you mention the podcast, you get 5% off. Peace.
Custom Design Aquariums, where we bring your aquatic dreams to life with your help using your...
Yo, had to run the commercial a little bit long. I had to help little mama out, but y'all already know what it is. Y'all know I love me some pizza, and I have the best place for you to get your pizza. Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. They got 3 locations and one on the way. First location is in Cuyahoga Falls. That address is 1909 Bailey Road, Cuyahoga Falls. Their phone number is 330-928-2222. Second location is in downtown Akron, across the street from Rubber Duck Stadium. That address is 325 South Main Street, Akron. Their phone number is 330-849-5707. And the latest location is in Stowe, Ohio. That address 3031 Graham Road, Stowe, Ohio. Their phone number is 330-673-9410. Best thing about the downtown location has to be the beer wall. I like to call it the Dave and Buster's of beer. Reason why is they got 36 glorious taps of wine, ales, IPAs, whatever you can think of is on that wall. And you go in there, you put money on the card. You go up to the wall, you touch the card against the tap and pour as much beer or wine as your heart desires. I mean, it's so good. When it hits your lips, it's just so good. But drink responsibly. Best thing I like about Twisted Tomato Pizzeria, they cater to your taste buds. And everybody always asks me, SB, what do you mean by that? Exactly what the hell I said. They cater to your taste buds. I'm a cheeseless type of person, so anytime I order something, there's always no cheese, extra sauce, whatever toppings I want, and they always get my order right. That's what I mean by cater to your taste buds. And that first bite, I swear, every time I have something from Twisted Tomato, that first bite always be, bitch. Like, it's just that damn delicious. Make sure you check them out. And when you call, ask for the owner, Brad Cover, and mention Just Therapy, the podcast, and you get a 10% discount. Yes, I said it, 10% discount off your food. So make sure you check them out, because if it's pizza, it's possible. Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. Check them out. Yeah. All right. Couple shameless plugs real quick. Where are my shameless plugs at? All right. So, this week, this Friday, actually, you know what? We got some before Friday. This Thursday, make sure you check them out. Some Sisters of the Couch. Listen, they got Revival of the Mic Poetry Night. You know, Sisters of the Couch, Ed Red, Concrete Rose. They're at Jilly's Music Room. It's always the last Thursday of the month, and that is this Thursday, y'all, the 29th of February. Make sure you check them out. Jilly's Music Room, $10 at the door. That is 111 North Main Street, Akron, Ohio. Make sure you check them out. I'm telling you, they're going to bring you some fire. And actually, I am going to be in the building. I won't be on the mic unless they ask me, but I'm going to support, because I have Thursday night without Lil Mama. So I'm gonna go check them out. Listen, it's
I'm
a good
going to.
time. So
I'm gonna try to make
Pull
it.
up to that.
yeah, well, come on out then. Come on out then. Don't be no stranger. And then this Friday, I will be up in Cleveland, Ohio at Diamond 8 Lounge. We got a slew of funny comedians. This should be a great time. I'm only doing like 10 or 15 minutes, so don't get your hopes up too high. But it's going to be a awesome comedy show. You already know I'm going to bring some fire in that 10 to 15 minutes. Make you want more. But it's some slew of funny people on the show. Make sure you check us out at Diamond 8 Lounge. Doors open at 7. I think that's a $15 entry. I really can't see it that good. $15 entry at the door. And it's going to be a good time, y'all. So come check us out. That is this Friday at the Diamond 8 Lounge. And also, you already know what's coming up in May. Reggae Fest Cleveland, y'all. So make sure y'all check it out. Our very own sister, Miss BBC, will be on the lineup on May 25th, which is a Saturday. She's going to be the first artist to perform with a slew of great artists coming after her. And then May 26th, which is that Sunday, former guest of the couch and new friend of the couch, Milton Blake, will be performing that Sunday at 2 p.m. So make sure you go check them out. There's a lot of great artists on that lineup. So make sure you check out Reggae Fest Cleveland. For more information, check out reggaefestcleveland.com. This will be some vibes out there. So go check it out.
Yes. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I didn't. I just did the,
Like, I felt it in your spirit though. Like you want to do it.
I was about to, but I ain't gonna do that. That's cool.
No,
All right,
definitely
let's
I want
get
to go
back.
out Thursday though. I want
You
to
said
come out
what?
Thursday to Akron.
Let's do it. Come out Thursday. We can hang out, get a drink, listen to some poetry. Yeah.
Right.
Maybe I might talk them into letting me get on real quick, bless them with something, I might make up a poem. Hey, Sis, do you remember my poem, Trick Ass Bitch?
Yeah, I remember it a little bit. Yeah.
Listen, I used to go to the poetry night, and I was like always in awe and envy of the people that like just create so much greatness with the spoken word. I made my own poem up. I wish I still knew it or I still had it, because I literally would bring that out of the box, dust it off a little bit, but I don't even remember I don't remember how it went, but I know it was good. I remember it was good. I used to get some finger snaps and
I
everything.
don't remember half my stuff from that time. I don't remember most of my stuff from around.
You say I don't remember most of my shit.
I don't
Hey,
remember.
I feel it. All right, let's keep it moving. Our first topic on the docket is kisses. Miss BBC, tell us a little bit more about that topic.
Well, yes. So, a lot of people are not as affectionate or passionate with each other as much as it used to be back in the day, and especially since COVID. But I'm a strong believer. Like, I don't let people hug me, like half hug me, one arm or whatever like that. Like, I want to embrace you. I need our heartbeats to touch. But I also love kissing. Like, I'm an amazing kisser. But I'm not just putting that out there. I really, really am an amazing kisser because I believe in passion. But it is said that if most people are in a relationship for a certain period of time, they start to fall out of love with being passionate with each other because everybody's so busy. So people like, they'll say, okay, baby, bye. Mwah. Okay, now people don't kiss for even over, they say half of a minute. So it is said that people that kiss longer than 6 minutes have a more passionate relationship and more passionate sensual connection with each other and spiritual connection, because it holds a vibration. It helps to connect and helps release like oxytocins and different chemicals that make our bodies and our to open our enlightenment spiritually. So what people really don't realize is that because we're moving so fast and because we are spiritually connected beings, we're electromagnetic beings. When you are touching and when you are kissing and hugging for a long period of time, it makes you more connected to the person that you are either intimate with or people that you are intimate with. So it's like Have you ever been out and you see people or whatever like that, and they're expressing, and this is not even with the relationship, they're expressing how much they miss you. Like, I miss you so much or whatever, like, and they're holding on to you. And are you like, okay, but you're not in the mindset that they're in, because they're holding on to you because that connection between both of, they like they're trying to connect with you, they're trying to bond with you. And because we all are always moving so fast, everybody's in their own vibe or whatever like that, like, we're missing it. And if we really realize, especially as people of nature, people of color, we're nature people, we're culture, people, it makes us more passionate and more strong towards each other. Well, if you realize, a lot of relationships are so wiggly waggly because we do not connect the way we're supposed to, by kissing for long periods of time, by embracing each other, by you know looking into each other's eyes and things like that. Kissing is one of the most passionate things that you can do. Most people literally just have sex now. Like, some people don't kiss. I come across tons of people that say, like, no, I mean, like, foreplay and um um like talking and building relationships. Like, when you remember, we used to talk on the phone. People don't talk on the phone anymore. They text. Like, I don't let guys text me to ask me out on a date or hang out or whatever like that. But when you used to talk on the phone, that is spirit. I mean, that is like mental connection, because it's their voice going into your ear and vice versa. And you're talking to each other, and you're like, building a platform of connection. And then the next thing it's like the first kiss, like, that's the first date. That's how it used to be. But it's not like that no more. You got Tinder and Hinge and all that stuff like that. And it's all those are basically hookup, social media. So it's like, damn, can I get some skin? You know what I'm saying? What was it?
Right.
They call it jump off or whatever. So, like, most people are just literally linking up and fucking and not even kissing, so there are no connections being built, and it's saying that it's less strong relationships because people are kissing under 6 minutes. What do y'all think?
So okay, because you said a lot. So what is the actual, no, for real, and I'm not knocking it because it was great information, but what is the actual question? Do you think we're lacking intimacy because people are kissing under 6 minutes? Is that the question?
Like,
Or okay.
kissing or any of those things, like, do you think it makes the relationship stronger?
So I don't know if I've ever been like a super kissing person per se. Yes, I still kiss my girl and all that, but do we count?
Pet kiss?
Huh?
You pet kiss?
No, when we getting intimate, no. There's tongue involved. No, there's tongue involved. You can't peck when you get intimate. That don't make no sense. So in that situation, you got to use some tongue involved, when you get intimate. But my question was going to be kissing on the body. Does that count? Because you're saying kissing under 6 minutes. Who actually kisses for 6 minutes? Like, do you count? Are you on a timer? Do you literally set an alarm?
Time over the day, or
right?
Is this in one setting?
I think I would think that it would be in one setting. People. My whole thing is, okay. So you're saying when you and your girl are intimate, y'all kissing y'all excuse me. Sorry. While y'all are making love or whatever it is you do, I feel like, yeah. But do you kiss naturally? Like if y'all just hanging out or like leaving each other, do you kiss?
Yes.
But y'all,
no, not necessarily. It'd be a longer kiss than just a peck.
My girl kind of like, she kind of wants, like, I can't explain it, but it's like she'll kiss me and then she'll say that wasn't enough, and then I'll kiss her again, and she'll say one more, and then we'll have, like, you know what I'm saying? It's
because she's drawing you in.
we make sure the energy is there,
Mm-hmm.
and then, but you feel me? It's more than a peck, but it's less than making out.
Right,
Right.
right.
So that's what I'm
And
saying.
I agree
But
with
she
that.
always wants more because you know what I'm saying? It's that connection, you know what I'm saying? Because like
Yeah.
sometimes like when you, especially when you're really connected to a person, the connection, people think it's through the eyes, but you don't see through your eyes, you see from your mind. So like through the mouth, it is a very powerful connection. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've had people like singers or whatever like that. Sometimes I'm just like so drawn into their mouth because of their creativity or whatever like that. And it's like, you know how they say like cats suck the spirits out. You ever seen the movies like where the cat will like take the spirit or the
Yeah.
breath of the baby or whatever? I think that I really think that resonates with the fact of kissing over 6 minutes help you spiritually connect. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like you want that feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's like drawn into you. So from the man or from whoever, because I mean, you know, so many different things or whatever like that. I think that kissing longer helps build a more intimate relationship with
Okay.
a person. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
you're basically testifying to it because you're saying your girl be like, hold on, no, that ain't enough. I need more, or I
Yeah.
want more, you know?
So like as a goodbye, you know what I'm saying? Like when somebody leaving, you know what I'm saying? Like when your girl or your man leaving, like, you know, I'll walk her out and kiss her, you know, and give her a little tongue. But I don't want to go too long because then we go back inside and then it might be late. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna start some stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you get into that, you feel me? So I don't agree with the 6 minute thing, especially in one
Okay.
sitting, just for the simple fact of if it's because that's gonna start something. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna get both the juices going, and y'all gonna want to do something. And what if y'all ain't in that place where you can do that? You know what I'm saying? I understand, you know, do
That's
it
not
outside,
that way.
whatever. No, don't nobody want to get no indecent exposure ticket while you at the movies or while you about to go to the store or nothing like
Exactly.
that. So I don't agree with the 6 minute thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But does, like I said, does that apply to actual like foreplay? Is what I'm saying. Because like kissing over the body,
Yeah.
I'm definitely doing more than 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think well, it kissing, because I mean, I think that it should apply on every level to me. People that don't kiss before they are intimate, like having sex or whatever like that, to me, that's just weird. Like, I think that is all the way out weird, but to each his own. Um, because it's just like people that don't have foreplay, period, I think they are aliens. That's just how I feel about it. Like, how could you not have foreplay? But that's a
Have
whole
you
nother
never been
story.
in an instance where you had to get a quickie in?
Still, it's still going to be some type of foreplay. It still has to be some type of foreplay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care if you like bite my wrist or something, like bite my ankles. It got to be some. It got to be something that happens that,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like, how could you not have some type of foreplay?
I got you. Scissors, what do you say on that part?
Yeah, for sure. Like I guess I'm a kisser. I guess so. Like I've definitely had shorties because I'm also like I've been, you know what I mean? I've done my shit. So I've definitely had shorties where it's like we don't need to kiss. It's straight like that, especially if she got that body and it's like we just whatever. We might not need to kiss and we don't want that high level of transfer energy. But then there's some girls that I mean, we might sit on the couch and be kissing through the whole movie before we be like, all right, let's go to the room now. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
I guess we talking about on average, like, yeah, I got 0 minutes with her, 12 minutes with her, 12 divided by 2, 6. All right, cool. You know what
you know what?
I'm
Don't poet your way out of this. That was like super, like,
I love it. Hey, that's hilarious. So, Miss BBC, you know what we forgot to ask our guests last week?
what?
Do she allow her clients to kiss her in the mouth?
I did ask her that, I thought,
If you did, I missed it, and
yeah.
I don't think you asked that. What did she say if you asked her?
because I was like, do you allow kissing? Because I referred back to the movie with Julia Roberts. I thought I asked her about kissing because I used to have the no kissing rule for jump offs. Like, if you having a like jump off season, like what he was talking about. Like if my guy had a situation where he was with somebody else, they weren't allowed to kiss and she wasn't allowed to suck his dick. So I thought that I asked her, did she allow kissing? I thought she said yes.
Oh, okay. Because I remember the conversation, just
The
that last
girlfriend
part that you
experience.
said, but I don't
Yeah.
remember her answer. I missed her
Yeah,
answer. So
with the girlfriend
okay.
experience, she allowed kissing.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Well, I just thought about that. Well, actually, somebody else asked me about that too, and I was like, you know what? I don't think we asked, but evidently we did. All right.
You had
So,
a prostitute on this show. That's what you had. Was she?
Yeah. She was a
escort?
professional courtesan. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what they call them now.
Like that. They don't all call themselves that. She was a professional courtesan, though. But she told us. I mean, all it means is prostitute. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, she has a brothel.
Yeah, she had hoes under her and everything. So,
you know what?
Yeah, it was an interesting conversation. It was a good conversation, though. She was real cool. Yeah, I ain't paying for shit though, but
Let me go on your page if I.
I'm just saying, All right, let's go to the next topic.
Let me go on your page and find her.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Go continue.
Listen.
You know what? Don't get your girl coming over here trying to kill us. Coming some y'all got him. No.
She was very cool. Watch the episode. She was very cool. Very cool people. All right, so listen, our next topic is body count. Have y'all heard about this yet? So it's this video going around on the internet, and I want to talk about it. You already know how I do. And since it's a video, come on now. Y'all know how I do. All right, let's take a listen, and then we'll discuss it. Here we go.
So you accept
telling y'all, you was like the third verse I done told.
Hold on, explain that.
If you're with a condom, that does not count as a body. It does not.
So you 100 niggas,
and it's not gonna count. Right? Exactly, it's not gonna count.
Yeah, that's
that's not gonna count.
That's different. Wait, so that means
the stupidity.
One more time, because I don't think. One more time, because I don't think everybody heard that. Here we go.
So you accept
telling y'all, you was like the third verse I done told.
Hold on, explain that.
If you're with a condom, that does not count as a body. It does not.
So you 100 niggas,
and it's not gonna count. Right? Exactly, it's not gonna count.
Yeah, that's
that's not gonna count.
That's different. Wait, so that means
I'm calling bullshit. So this OnlyFans internet model was on somebody's podcast and they brung up that subject. She says, if you use a condom to have sex, that does not count towards your body count. Again, I call bullshit. Before I really dive into this, Scizas, what is your opinion on what she just said?
I'm lost on if she was just trying to get the comments or if she was just trying to, avoid the accountability, I guess. Because I don't believe she truly believes that in any facet. But it was definitely super cool to say on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Get you some comments. That's how they get them nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Especially the young kids, the under 25 crew that do the podcast, they just want the clicks. They don't really care about the content.
Or how it makes them look.
But I would just ask that woman in return. All right, so if your nigga went out and fucking on shorty and he got a condom on, it don't count then. And then I would love to reconvene with the conversation.
Okay. All right. Sounds interesting. Miss BBC, what it says you?
I totally agree with the fact. I feel like it's for clicks and for likes, because this is how negativity is the new way to become, social media famous or whatever like that. I don't think that she believes that in no form or way. But however, because of the way the youth move now, she could honestly believe that because somebody influenced her to believe it. And what I hate about it is now it's out there. So now other young people, girls and boys, can go out and be like, well, this person said it and it's on social media. So, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody thinks everything they see and read on social media. So like now you got young girls out there fucking anybody, you know what I'm saying? And just because they're using a condom, thank goodness they're using a condom, they're just giving their bodies away and doing all kinds of fuckery because somebody said this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's influencing. So I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like I think it's just a way to get clicks and likes. And she's not really focusing on the long term effect it's going to have towards herself because like it's on social media now. So now it follows you everywhere.
Right.
So even if she get older, it's like, okay, well, you said this dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're soon have kids or whatever like that. Will you still be okay with it?
Mm. Oh, good one. All right, so my girl wanted to chime in on it, but she said for some reason it's not letting her comment on Facebook, saying it's like we're not there anymore, but she's still watching it through.
There. I had a friend tell me that too. Yeah.
That they couldn't comment or they couldn't see it.
It for some reason it's showing up as like a pay. It has the content isn't available right now thing.
Right, but she's watching through Facebook. Are they watching?
I don't know. That's just what they sent me. I'm sorry.
No, you good. So, cause like I just asked her, I was like, wait, why not? It says Facebook says no. But sweetheart, send me your comment in Messenger if you can't comment on the actual page, because it's like I know people watching and it's saying no one's watching, but people are clearly watching. So I don't know what Facebook doing. Maybe Miss BBC cussed way too much, but we do that every day. So we do that every Monday. So whatever. But so my comment on that is,
I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, I know. So my comment on that is she full of shit. Like it definitely counts as a body. Like, what do you mean? Just because you're using a condom don't mean it don't count. Like that makes no sense. Because like how can that not count? Like it's still something stretching you out. Like what do you mean? Just because there's a condom on don't mean it ain't something ain't stretching you out. Like it doesn't make any sense at all. Well, my girl said, but she's obviously talking about the new math, right? And she said, I don't get it. So that just doesn't make any sense. She said, no, my comment was just that chick is talking about the new math in all accounts. Okay, in all accounts. Okay. But yeah, so like that is obviously doesn't make any sense to me at all.
No, like, and it's like to be even thinking that. Let's go past the fact that she doing it for the clicks. It's like for you to think that somebody putting anything inside of you. You know what I'm saying? The only way it don't count is if somebody using a strap on. To me, because you know what I'm saying, it's kind of fake. Or whatever like that. It doesn't count as a body. It counts as a strap on. But to me like. It definitely you can't even say it don't count. Somebody is entering your body. You know what I'm saying? With their body part. How could you even think that to even say that out your mouth that it doesn't count because they had on a condom?
Yeah, it's
like the condom don't make it fake, but if you use the toy, then maybe. So right. I don't know.
Yeah, I give you that. But yeah, Carol said it's not letting her comment either, but she's still watching. So yeah, shoot me an inbox. Like I definitely read your comments. I don't know what's going on.
It's your with his music. Facebook. You think it could have happened with the song?
It's his. I literally introduced it as his song. Like
I shouldn't. No, I don't.
Yeah, it usually doesn't do that even when we play other artists' songs
on Facebook. If I play my own rhythm on Facebook and it's my rhythm, it still like sometimes cut me up. But people are still able to watch it though. So no, that's okay. Scratch that.
Okay. Yeah, because usually, like, even when I play Milton Blake's song, it didn't. People would still comment. Did people still comment after? I think so.
Yeah.
And I've had several artists on here, and I'll always say this is their song, so it's not like a copyright infringement because it's their song that I'm playing. But
that's weird.
If you want to comment on this, go ahead and shoot me an inbox, and I will read it online. But yeah, she full of shit. And like Scizas, like you said, maybe she did just do it for the clicks, and maybe they wanted her on the episode because they noticed she was gonna say that, because everybody probably tried to go to that episode to listen to it to see what context she was really talking about.
Yeah.
Or just for that simple fact that little clip right there had so many hits on it, and a lot of people was talking about it, and kind of breaking it down. But she on that, like, I don't even know if that's new math. That is just no math, period, because it still counts. Like, like that don't make no sense.
But that's the way of the thinking now. It's like you see the video where the girl was saying, like, the dude called her like Grand Rising Queen or whatever like that. I don't know if you had breakfast. I sent you a cash app so you can stop and get breakfast before you go to work. And she was like,
and it was $15.
Yeah, and then the dude called her like, bitch, you ain't sleep, wake up. And she was like, oh yeah, daddy, like, oh my God, he loved me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the new shit of the world is get dogged out, get treated any kind of way, and that means he love you. And if a dude being nice to you or whatever like that, he a cornball, he a simp or whatever like that, like he, you know what I'm saying? It's no holler for them. So like the way the mind of the youth working today, it's like all about, like you see the commercials when they be like, ugh, I hate this lotion. It made my skin so beautiful. I don't recommend you get this lotion because if you do, your skin is going to be stupidly beautiful. It's like, what the fuck is you, what? But that's the way of the world. So now if you get fucked with a condom, you're still a virgin. Shut the fuck up. Like, I'm sick of it. And it's like, where the parents, where the G mamas, where the people y'all trying to be these kids for? And they on here. Like, if that was my daughter, I would be like, that shit coming down right now. Like, literally, get your dumb ass off of social media. Go read a book or something. I'm just sick of the shit. Like, it's just getting on my nerves. There's so much fuckery all the time.
It is. Carol chimed in. She said, old girl is stupid and full of shit. Absolutely, yeah. So no one like believes that she was really like believing. I hope she didn't believe that herself.
But the youth believe it.
That's crazy. That don't make no sense. Well, it does count as a body. So if it's 100 with a condom, it's 100 up in that twat. So. Oh man. All right, here we go. So we already know what we going to. We going to my favorite topic. Crazy, funny, fucked up news. Yeah.
What you got this week? What do you have this week?
Listen, this week I'm going something that's been floating around for a minute. It's kind of old. I just didn't get a chance to talk about it yet, but we go talk about it today. You ever been in church, catch the spirit, and somebody singing a solo and you want to join in because you catching the spirit too? Well, somebody named Kim Burrell, we all know, well, some people know who Kim Burrell is, was doing that same thing, and this is what happened.
Lift your hands when I say thank you. It's a solo. God's using me. Don't sing with me right now. Lord, I'm singing alone now. You, ma'am with that mask. Let that mask work for you. I'm singing alone. Lord, I'll be back. No, I'll call on you when I'm ready. Narrative. I'm in the middle of ministry, and you know how you close out a sermon? And I'm singing, thank you, Lord. I'm thinking that I'm singing a solo, and you always got that one that has to join you. And I heard her, y'all, and she was singing, and I was just going for it. Thank, ma'am. So I'm sitting there singing, and I keep hearing her. And then the man in front of her said, she's trying to tell you, ma'am. So this was somebody who was disconnected in the service, but it was cool. But if you go further into the video, lift your hands when I say thank you. It's a solo. God's using me. Don't sing with me right now. Lord, I'm singing alone now. You, ma'am with that mask. Let that mask work for you. I'm singing alone. Lord.
That is crazy. That is hilarious. I'm so mad I've never seen this video.
Are you serious? Listen, I'm over here almost in tears. I've heard the audio several times on somebody's on the Ricky Smiley morning show when it happened. They was talking about it, and I was almost in tears listening to them and listening to the audio. And I had to bring it here because I didn't get a chance to talk about it yet. But she literally had an explanation for her trifling ass response. Like, what do you mean? I'm singing a solo. Like, what? Like,
how you? She's saying God. How she's saying? Oh, stop. She's saying God is using her, but how you know God is not using the other woman? Like she got the spirit. Like the lady who got the spirit evidently on her too, and you don't know what this lady been. And you a minister. How you shutting somebody down from praising?
That's crazy.
That's a show out there. You said, how do you stop if God is using you? Right? Let's say this: God is using you. You're in the focus. That means that you're connected to God right now. So you shouldn't even be paying attention. You're trying to get the spotlight. What kind of minister is this? And then you come on and give an explanation. So you see her, watch this, watch the rest of the video. She trying to steal my show. Let that mask work for you, meaning to shut your fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? Let that mask work for you. Yeah, the wicked leaving the church. The wicked leaving the church. This woman is praising in her own thing, like, thank you. And she like, thank you. Yes, thank you. Please be quiet because God is using me right now. This is my show. I got the spotlight. This ain't about you. You know what I'm saying? It's not your birthday. It's not about you. It's about me. Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me?
I can't stop laughing. I gotta play it.
Lift your hands when I say thank you. It's a solo. God's using me. Don't sing with me right now. Lord. I'm singing alone now. You, ma'am with that mask. Let that mask work for you. I'm singing alone. Lord,
That's so crazy.
Ooh, I'm over here sweating.
I would have lost it in that church.
I'd have peed on myself if I was in that church during that Sunday. I'd have literally peed on myself all in the pew. Because I would have lost it. I'd have been laughing so loud. They would have stopped the whole song because I'd have been laughing so loud. She told the lady, let the mask work for you, though. Like when you got a mask, you ain't supposed to be saying nothing. Like, let the mask work for you. Like, the Lord is using me. It's a solo. Like, what do you mean? It's a solo. Like, come on.
And then in her explanation, she said she was closing out the church. Giving praise. That's giving praise is not a solo. It's not like it was choir time or whatever like that, which still is not. Church is for a bride. This is exactly why.
My girl just said, I mean, God heard that pastor and decided immediately it was a duet.
No. That's terrible. That is terrible. I would have lost it. I'd have been like, how you gonna tell me how to pray? No, I'll let this mask work for you. I put it around your neck. Your blood clot, lady. Let me.
No, that's outrageous.
That is crazy. But that's why people in the church. That's why people, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in the church want to style up the place. You know what I'm saying?
Don't say everybody. Don't do that. Don't say everybody. Some people. Don't lump everybody in that. Don't do that.
All y'all church going people.
Don't do that. Not all. Don't lump everybody together. No, not all. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not gonna let you do that. It's some people.
Wicked.
Some people. Some people. Can't say all. Some people, because we know it ain't all. That lady was trifling as hell for her to even do that, because there's so many times people will sing something, people start humming, and if they know the words, they'll sing, you know what I'm saying? And then she really wasn't even that loud to distract her. She literally was all about herself, and it literally wasn't, praising, because she was all about herself, because she heard that lady, and evidently it threw her off. So she was really in the spirit, it wouldn't have threw her off.
That's all I'm saying. If she was really in the spirit, it wouldn't have thrown her off. Doggone people.
But it was funny though.
I know you would have been laughing, but I would have been mad. I'd have been like, "How?" I would have been protecting the lady. Like, how you gonna tell her she can't praise the way she prays? You don't know what she been through. I'd have been so mad.
I probably would have started singing louder with her.
I would have started singing with her. I would have
started singing with her after she told the lady to stop. I would have started singing. We would have been in there harmonizing for real.
That's terrible. That she up there with the girl talking about the bodies don't count if you got on a condom. You know what I'm saying? She fake praising over there. How you praising? Tell me, I'm praising. It's me. Well, she letting the Lord use her. If you letting the Lord use you, how come the Lord ain't using her? He only using you? God just showed up in the church and said, "Okay, minister, use me," and told somebody to be quiet. And then go say, "Let that mask work for you." Like, that's the part right there. Like,
that's the one. That would have sent me over.
That's my favorite part right there. Let's hear it again.
Lift your hands when I say thank you. It's a solo. God's using me. Don't sing with me right now. Lord, I'm singing alone now. You, ma'am with that mask. Let that mask work for you. I'm singing alone. Lord, I'll be back.
I'm singing alone. No?
When she literally stopped, went back into it, and was like, ma'am. You can tell when somebody get irritated. They say it once, and then when they say it that second time, and they raise their voice, they pissed. Ma'am.
And you can't even hear the lady, really. You can't even hear the lady. So how was it bothering you that bad?
Oh man, like you had to really turn it up to actually hear the lady. She wasn't that loud, just singing with her. Like that's hilarious. Listen, that is hilarious to me. Oh man, my girl said she used my irritated customer service voice. Ma'am.
She made me mad. I'm so mad.
Oh man, that's hilarious. And that's this week's crazy, funny, fucked up news. Yeah.
That's terrible.
Oh gosh, that is like one of the funniest videos I have seen in a long time. That is so hilarious to me, y'all. Y'all don't understand how hilarious that is to me. That is so funny. Hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. All right, y'all. Ooh, Scizas, thanks for coming to the couch, man. Definitely enjoyed having you on the couch. A lot of laughs, man. A lot of good times, man. I appreciate you coming to the couch, man. You already know I'm rooting for you, brother. Drop your social medias one more time so everybody can follow you.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate y'all for having me again. I'm Scizas everywhere, so SCIZAS. You can find me on Apple, Spotify, Tidal, SoundCloud, YouTube, Twitter, IG, pretty much everything. Just type in Scizas. I believe I'm the only one with that name. So, anything y'all want to follow me on anywhere, I follow back.
All right. Make sure you check them out. Counter Scizas on pretty much all the social media platforms. Check them out. Check his music out, y'all. You already know what it is. We gonna roll out to your music, but before we do that, we always gotta do the close. You already know. You ready, little mama? Yeah. All right, here we go. We got to do the close. Something you can ponder on until the next time you see us live on YouTube on Just Therapy the podcast page, or Facebook on Just Therapy the podcast page. or hear us next day on Spotify. So you'll close this week, something you can ponder on until the next time you see us. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and read this. One of y'all can break it down, whoever, it don't matter to me. All right, here we go. If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it. Yes, yes. One more time, I'll break it down. Here we go. If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it. Yes. Who want to break that down for me, and we'll send us out of here with that?
Scizas.
I'll go ahead and take it. I feel like that kind of just says like the thoughts that are in your brain, they get created genuinely for a reason. That means it's obtainable because nothing is impossible. I told my friend earlier today, called me and asked me a little joking manner, asked me when I was gonna settle down and get married. And I'm like getting married is like moving to Nebraska for me. You know what I'm saying? It never crossed my mind. It never crosses my mind. You know what I'm saying? Unless somebody says it. You feel me? But other than that, I would never move to Nebraska. I would never get married. You know what I'm saying? But the things that are obtainable for me, making music, a new job, I need to do, you know what I'm saying? It's all obtainable because you manifest that in your brain. So yeah, that's one of the most powerful quotes right there.
Nice, nice. Way to break that down. And Nebraska is the new marriage. All right. Yeah. I like that.
I don't believe in marriage either.
I like it. I like how you broke that shit down. The Nebraska is the new marriage, y'all. So I like it. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for checking us out. You already know what it is. Scizas, one more time, thank you so much for coming to the couch, man. It's been a pleasure, man. When you drop the whole album, let us know, man. You can come back on. You know, it's always 2-timers and 3-timers on the couch, man. That's how Miss BBC became the new co-host. She kept coming back.
Oh, yeah.
So definitely. So as y'all know,
Nice
you already
meeting
know.
you.
What? Go ahead. My bad.
I was saying nice meeting him.
Yeah, very nice
Maybe we
meeting
can
you
do a
also.
track together one day.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely follow you. We're gonna link.
There we go. And Miss BBC, you want to say something before I end it real quick?
If nobody has told you today, I love you, I believe in you, and I want you all to win.
Hey, there we go. I love that one. Until next week, y'all, God willing. Listen, one thing you can never get back is time. And I want to thank you for spending your time on the couch with us. Yo, we out. We're going to be sent out by Scizas' own song, y'all. Make sure y'all check it out on SoundCloud. Check out the whole song, but we're going to roll out to that. Peace. See you next week. God willing. We out.
Component at my nightstand, I need silence and throat. Moving in the wrong direction, but where you trying to go? I'm lost without you, but I'm trying to cope. I'm bad at fixing things, obviously by now you know. I'm bad at asking for help. Patience is all I ever ask of myself. In my feelings, but I can't pass on myself. Then I get quiet, I realize you're not hearing me. I'm just talking for my health. Trying to reconcile with you for like 72 hours. Waking up in cold sweats, taking ice cold showers. Cause at this point I feel like you abusing your power. Like I ain't showed you this whole city from the reunion tower. Bitches don't like laying up with real niggas no more. Bitches don't like being laid up with chill niggas no more. She showing all, but I can't cop a feel, that's a no-no. I can't call you thick if it ain't real, baby, no go. I used to love you, I thought it was unconditional. Then the reciprocal became over analytical. Promise I would never change. Money made me different though. Of course your ex kept that same energy. That nigga broke. Them niggas joking, you laugh. Such a bright smile on your face, I'm just hoping it lasts. Cause I ain't got nothing for you. Our moment has passed. Having so many thoughts about this lately. My emotions been trash. I'm crashing out for real.
Production.
Yeah.